It's about dilution of Facebook likes. So, there's two reasons you should do this or not do this. There's a good side and a bad side is what I meant to say.
The good side and the bad side of Facebook.
Talk about the bad side first. So,
bad news first.
Likes on Facebook are very, very valuable because when somebody likes your Facebook page, they now get notified about it.
Mm-hmm.
Unless, when they get notified about it, they don't look at it.
Right.
Then Facebook says, oh, they got notified, and they didn't care, and so they didn't look.
Right.
So probably nobody else cares either.
Yeah, it starts to reduce the frequency that shows up in the feed.
We've talked about this kind of on YouTube, sub for sub, all this other different things. Those are all like weird theories on how Facebook works.
Right.
Those platforms work. Facebook, however, this isn't a theory. This is actually how their algorithm works, and it's very, very much effective. Like Facebook wants you to see stuff that you like to look at,
right?
And other people like to look at. And if it's not, then they just don't promote it.
Yeah, they want to keep people on the site as long as possible. So they're only going to put content that keeps people on the site. They're only going to show that to the user.
I mean, you've seen this, right? You like one person's thing on Facebook, and that's the only thing you see forever. The only things you're ever seeing is your aunt and uncle's stuff because they're the ones that are always interacting with you, and then you interact back. So all your friends, you never see them anymore. You just see your aunt and uncles. This is the same effect on your business thing.
Right.
If people aren't liking it, or if people are liking it and then not engaging, what happens is you'll get punished, basically.
It ends up becoming an effective punishment. It's not a deliberate punishment by Facebook, but you still begin to fall down in the feed.
Now, so are likes bad? No, likes are great. You just got to make sure that the people that like you really like you.
Right.
So my opinion is never ask for likes.
Right.
You don't want to ask someone to do something that they're just doing as a favor. You want them to do it because they absolutely want to.
That's right.
It
comes down to paying attention to your audience and giving them what they want, just like we always preach.
Yeah. So if they like it, then they'll actually engage with it, and man, that'll really boost you. Really,
the more they engage, you get 2 or 3 real engagements off of some content from your feed, and you're really going to solidly show up in that person's feed and potentially more in other people's feeds. So it has a twofold effect.
Yeah. I think that was the good news. I can't remember if there was a good news. Oh, no. Okay, so there is some good news. If you buy likes, this can have a really big effect on your ranking going down. Okay, because like you put out this thing, and even if they are real people, which a lot of them aren't real people, Facebook is actually, there's evidence that Facebook is also using fake people to click on your button and press like, even though you're paying it for it legitimately.
When you buy a Facebook ad.
Yeah, when you buy a Facebook ad, it's like promote your video and get in front of more people. Well, some of those people aren't real people, or they're real people that are fake, really liking you. It's pretty messed up.
They call them.
Yeah, like farm. It's pretty messed up at Facebook that they're not controlling it better. I don't know.
Yeah.
So there's a chance, though, you could buy likes, and they would be legitimate people, but then they never look at your videos. So here's the good news about that. Now, if you decide to pay for a Facebook ad, you have a demographic to base that ad off of.
Makes your ads cheaper.
Does it?
Well, because you're showing up. The more somebody has requested you to be there, even if it's just a little bit, the more likely you are to show up.
Yeah.
So it ends up making your effective reach cheaper on Facebook.
Right. Plus, there's also this thing where if you're like setting up an ad, you want to base it off a demographic.
Right.
And so, where do you start? Like, what demographic are you targeting? I don't know.
Okay. I see what you're
Well,
saying.
you got this bunch of people that actually liked your page, and now you can actually use their profiles, and Facebook will take their profiles and develop your own ad. So you don't even have to develop that. You can just say, base it off of these people.
Right. Off the demographic that already likes me.
Yeah, and then they'll send those ads out to other people similar to those people. So there's an upside to people that might not watch your videos, but they did like it at one point. It sets up a demographic.
So do you buy them or do you not buy them?
So I wouldn't buy likes.
Okay.
what I would do instead of buying likes is I would buy ads for my video. So if I did a video on, if I did a music video, or if I did it doesn't matter. If I did a video and I wanted people to see that video, I would buy the ad just to see the video, and I wouldn't ask them to like. They'd see the video. If they liked it, they would like it.
Right.
And if they didn't like it, I'd get seen and exposure, and that's all good, right? But if I ask people to like, I just don't like the idea of asking people to like if they're not going to read.
Because they're not valuable likes. You want your likes to be valuable.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
good takeaway.
that's my opinion. Again, there is an upside to having people that if you ask them to like, then it does build your demographic, but it's not necessarily good for your channel or your Facebook page.
Okay. So it's good if you're going to buy more ads. It's not good if you're just trying to get organic reach.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Good to know.
So.
Sub for sub. If you sub us,
We'll sub you back.
yeah.
Not.
No.
Yeah,
Won't do that.
don't. That's a terrible idea. We'll never watch your videos.
Even if we do sub you, we still won't watch it.